Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this open war game of standoff between the Blood Angels and the Ultramarines, which probably explains why it's a standoff. So with standoff, what we're doing is there are three objectives. There's one here, one in the centre and one over there. So essentially we've got one in each of our deployment zones and one in the middle of the board. We've marked out the deployment zones with dice. They're sort of like triangular shapes. They look like that. The Ultramarines have chosen this deployment zone. So they got the one where they can castle up in the middle, like Ultramarines. And then the Blood Angels have got that side where they've got two sort of separate deployment zones, kind of. So they can do the Blood Angels thing of jump down and surround and be quick. So that's the game. And then in terms of scoring points, we score at the end of each battle round. We get 1 point if we have our own objective, 2 points if we have the centre, and then 3 if we have the opponent's objective at the end of each battle round. So going second could be a thing. As for the board, big ruin in the middle, ruin either side. They're going to be the usual for ruins, so obscuring, light cover, scalable, breachable, defendable, that kind of thing. I've got woods in each corner, so they're dense cover and difficult ground. So worse to shoot into or through and slower to walk through. And I've got some craters dotted around as well, which are difficult ground and light cover. So +1 to save and slow to walk through. And we've got a couple of smaller ruins here as well, which are just going to be light cover. So that's the board. Out also for the mission, we have a twist. We've got Tempest. So for this one, every unit that's more than 18 inches away and getting shot at receives light cover, which is nice. So if you're in the trees and you're getting shot at, you can have dense cover and light cover, which is nice. So that's cool. The Ultramarines have also got a ruse, which I think priority target. So you pick one of my units at the start of the game and you can reroll wound rolls of 1 against it. I think that was it. So that's the board, that's the mission. Before we go and see the armies, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, that's fine. Feel free to comment. I'm always reading the comments, and some of them have been quite good actually, which is nice to hear. If you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to support the channel further, there will be links below for Instagram. You can go on Instagram, check out Heretic Day 40k, and Patreon as well. If you really want to support me, you can do. So that's that. Let's check out the guest for the day. It's Sir Paul of Ultramar. Yes, and you're on Instagram as well. That's Paul Primetime.
It certainly is. Yes.
So if someone wants to see glorious pictures of your glorious Ultramarines, they can have a look on Instagram at yours. Because I think someone left a really good comment in the last game against you and said they look really cool. I want to see some nice close-up shots of the Ultramarines. So I suggested your Instagram, but I'm going to get some really nice close shots of them in a minute. In case they don't have Instagram. As you can see, it's Space Marines. And then I've got my Blood Angels, or Ultraviolets, which are going to be Blood Angels today, because I have some Blood Angels. Do you want to run through the Ultramarines first? I'll get some really nice close-up shots.
Yeah. Start from the back, if that's okay.
Okay.
So starting with the big guns, Repulsor Executioner of all the guns, which essentially that is what it is anyway.
Yeah, gunboat.
Yeah, it's just a big stack of guns on wheels, really. There's no wheels.
That's true.
Then we've got a squad of Eliminators.
Yes.
I just love them. I think they're brilliant.
They look cool.
Yeah. And then I've got the staples for any Space Marine Army, Eradicators, 5-man squad. They're using just the normal metal rifles.
The normal assault ones, cool, okay.
Yeah. And they've got a 6-man squad of Blade Guard veterans.
Yuck, okay, cool.
Which is going to be fun.
Yes.
A 5-man squad of Aggressors.
Yes.
Just standard.
And they were the bolters and the Fragstorm launchers.
Yep.
Cool, okay.
And then we got a squad of 5-man infiltrators. Yep, infiltrators. They got the Helix gauntlets, so they can eliminate. They can ignore the first damage that they receive.
Of course, yes.
5-man squad of heavy intercessors. Just finished painting them recently, so I thought I'd give them a whirl.
Yes. What's he pointing at? The guy at the front. Is
Probably
he pointing?
Probably some dirty heretic.
He is pointing. Some heretic in the distance. Cool.
Oh, he's kind of pointing at you actually. So
well, yeah, that's fair enough.
Then just a standard 5-man squad of intercessors.
Cool. Are they with bolt rifles?
Yes.
Rapid fire ones.
Rifles.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense for Ultramarines.
And then characters galore as standard. Lieutenants with Power Sword, Storm Shield,
Yeah.
Tigurius, as always, you've got to have him if you're an Ultramarines, I think.
Little Tiggy.
Yeah, he's taking Veil of Time, Mighty Heroes, and Psychic Fortress, so hopefully he should be able to buff up some units and
keep some units alive.
show the Bloodhounds who really are the best at combat.
Well, it's not Ultramarines, but you can give it a go.
We'll see. We'll see. And they've got the Apothecaries upgraded as the standard, so he's Chief Apothecary with the Fox of Spiritum to increase the range, just as they always do.
And the Selfless Healer. Yeah.
And they've got a Judicia. So it's my normal chaplain model, but I'm going to use him as a Judicia today. So that obviously you're fighting quite a combat army, so making them fight last should hopefully help.
Yeah, no tailoring done here whatsoever with having a fight last character and someone who can give you fight first.
Yes, which leads nicely onto my captain actually, who's my warlord. So yeah, he's got technically it's a master crafted power sword, but I've upgraded to the burning blade, the relic shield, and yeah, he also has the warlord trait, adaptive strategy, which allows them to pick a unit and say you're in X doctrine.
Yes, so that's quite cool. That's useful for. I think you were saying you can put the heavy intercessors in the tactical doctrine, and they can always move and shoot without penalty because they've got the heavy weapon loadout, the heavy intercessors.
That's correct. Yes, yeah. So they're on the executioner bolt or something. Yes.
Oh, there's so many different names. There's so many different names for Primaris bolt weapons now. It's just a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm running out of silly names for a minute.
But yeah, okay. So that's 2,000 points of Primaris Ultramarines in a battalion. You're going to be starting on 10 CP, or was it 11? I can't remember. CP. 11, because you've just got one extra warlord trait.
Yes.
And that's it. Ultramarines, for those who don't know, their thing is they can fall back and shoot at -1.
No penalty, yes.
Is there no penalty? I can't remember. We'll have a look in a minute. And then if you're in the tactical doctrine, you can move and shoot as if you were stationary. So you can move and shoot with a heavy weapon and not have a penalty, or you can move and shoot with a rapid fire weapon and rapid fire. That's their thing.
And they get +1 to their leadership.
And they get +1 to leadership, because they're Ultramarines, they clearly never run away.
Never.
They just die. Right. So that's the Ultramarines, all Primaris, and I've got all Firstborn Blood Angels, because I wanted to just have like a little Primaris Firstborn game, because that's fun, because I only have one Primaris model, so I thought, well, yeah. So my Ultraviolets, they're running as Blood Angels today. They're my custom chapter, but they're Blood Angels today, and they're being led, of course, by Commander Dante, and he's, of course, my Warlord. So his Warlord trait gives his auras increased by 3 inches, which is nice. I think it allows them to heroically intervene next to 3 inches as well, or something like that. I'll check. I don't use Blood Angels very often, so there'll be some checking along the way. But that's really cool, because units within 9 get to reroll hit rolls of 1, and I can point at a unit within 9 in the command phase, and they get the full rerolls. Because he's a chapter master, and he's obviously got his relic axe, which is cool, and an Inferno pistol, which is cool. He has some bodyguards. I've got 4 Sanguinary Guard with an array of weapons. They're really cool. I've got a Sanguinary Ancient, and I've given him a Warlord trait and a Relic for a couple of CP. He's got the Warlord trait Rites of War, so units nearby get OBSEC, which is nice. And I've given him a Relic, the Icon of the Angel, which is essentially it's a Relic banner where things nearby can reroll charges, which is nice because Blood Angels. So that's them. Over here, I've got the Black Rage boys, the Death Company, led by Lemates, of course. And I've given him Mantra Strength, Litany of Hate, and Canticle of Hate, because he's a Smash Chaplain, so if you're not giving him those 3 litanies, I don't know what you're doing. But he's essentially a Chief Chaplain, so he can do 2, and they go off on 2s, but they can only ever affect Death Company units, which is fine. So that's him. Over here, I've got my Terminators. I've got a Terminator Captain. I've got a bit of a sore throat today. And he's got a power sword, which I've upgraded to the Archangel's Shard, which is essentially a really cool power sword. It's better against Chaos, but we'll settle for Ultramarines today. And his Warlord trait is the Imperium Sword, because he's got a cool sword. So that gives him extra strength and attacks on the charge, and he can reroll charges. There's a theme here. It's Blood Angels. 5 Terminators, all Storm Bottles and Power Fists. Apart from the Sergeant, he's also got a sword. Not the best loadout for Blood Angels. I reckon Lightning Claws are the way to go with Blood Angels, but they're the only Terminator models I've got, so that's what I'm working with. As for troops, I've got 3 units of Tactical Marines. 1 is just standard with bolt guns, and I've got 2 where I've given chainsaws to the sergeants and added in multi-melters. And the 2 multi-melter units are going to be starting in the Rhino, so they can get up close and personal and get in melter range and then charge in chainsword range. I've got a unit of bikes with an attack bike, so I've got a multi-melter, a melter gun, a power sword and a plasma gun. They're going to be zooming around, shooting stuff, being a nuisance. I have a unit of Devastators, so I've at least got some gun. I've got 2 las cannons, plasma cannon and a missile launcher, 2 extra Marines, and I've got a Cherub, or at least I'll pay for a Cherub. I haven't got a model, but I've got a Cherub. And then I've got a Vulnerable Dreadnaught with a assault cannon, and a Contempt of Dreadnought with a multi-melter, because Dreadnoughts are a bit punchy, and it's Blood Angels, so that makes sense to me. That's my list. I think that's everything. Yes, I think that's everything. I think we've covered everything. Ultramarines. Oh, Blood Angels, of course. Blood Angels gets +1 to wound when they charge in, or heroically intervene, or something like that. And then they also get +1 to charge rolls, which is nice because they want to get into combat. And then the Assault Doctrine, on a charge, I get an extra attack on top of the usual shock assault, which is nice. So in the Assault Doctrine, I'm getting loads of attacks on the charge. And then Death Company get extra attacks anyway because of the Black Rage.
And they've got chainswords.
And they've got chainswords. And yeah, so in the Assault Doctrine, they're going to have so many attacks. It's ridiculous, but they are only chainswords. So that's that. That's that. We've looked at the mission on the board. We know what we're doing. Everyone knows what we're doing. We've got a scoreboard. It's quite a simple one today.
Yes.
I think what we need to do now is essentially set up. You would defend us. You'll set up first. We'll alternate, and then we'll be back to see who goes first. Okay, here we are after deployment. As you can see, the Ultramarines are over here, and the Ultraviolets are over there, aka the Blood Angels. Let's run through the deployments, I guess, and what we've put where and why and things like that. You deployed first. Do you want to run through what you've done with your Ultramarines?
Yeah, of course. So, starting in the middle, I've got just a big castle, as all Ultramarine players will do.
Yes.
Just guarding the main 2 objectives. Got my Blade Guard bang in the middle. They're supported by the Apothecary, Judicia, Tigris. Is there someone else there? No, just them. But they're gonna cause some trouble, I think, to move.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Behind them, I have my Repulsor Executioner. He's just going to be sat there and maybe pop out and throw everything over there, or that way.
Shoot some stuff.
Yeah. Just tucked up, sucking on their fumes is the Aggressors and some Intercessors.
Okay.
And then on each side, I've got got my Eradicators here with my Eliminators. Whether they stay there or not is debatable. They may disappear in a minute. And then on this side, I've got my Infiltrators. They're there to kind of just block out this side, so when you kind of decide to drop down, obviously you can't come around here.
Yeah, they're going to infiltrate.
Yeah. And then I've got my Heavy Intercessors with my Captain Hunchback here, but they're not going to stay there. They're going to be moving forwards.
Yes.
Shooting forwards.
And you've got your Lieutenant over here with the Eradicators.
Yes.
So they can reroll wound rolls of 1. They're going to be rerolling hit rolls of 1, or potentially all hit rolls because Chuck the Master.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, alright, so essentially you put most of your army on the 2 objectives, which are going to score you lots of points, and I've got a job to try and remove them. Nice, okay, thanks for that. Cool, and then everything for you starting on the board, isn't it? You were thinking about putting stuff in your tank, but you decided not to?
Yeah, I was going to put my Heavy Intercessors in there, no, my Eradicators in there, and then realised that actually Gravis counts as 2 rather than 1, so
yeah.
They won't fit.
That's a shame. Okay. I mean, you could have combat squatted them and put... Oh no, because it's 5, not 6. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. Right, Blood Angels over here. I put my Devastators in the trees, so they're -1 to hit. And because of Tempest, which is a twist, if you're shooting them from more than, 18 inches away, they get light cover as well. Yeah. So I thought that was a good thing to do. Put them in there, they can do that. I put a Rhino as far forward as I could. That's got my 2 Tactical Marines with multi-melters in it, so I can get with a melter range. Unit of Marines in a crater, so they've got a bit of cover. Terminators there because they want to go punch some Blade Guard.
Good luck.
Good luck, with their captain. And then I've got my bikes and my dreadnoughts on that side to be a bit of speed, again, to try and get round. And off the table is Dante, the Sanguinary Guard, the Sanguinary Ancient, and the Death Company, and Lamartes to jump down. And because it's obviously open war and not match play, we're not restricted by what turn they can come down. Normally, match play, it's turn 2 or 3, and that's it. Open war, I can bring them down any turn I want, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So, potential for tricks and things there. But yes, that's deployments. We need to roll to see who goes first, and we get to choose who goes first, because again, it's open war. And going second could potentially be better, because we scored at the end of the battle rounds, but yeah, we shall see. After you, Sir Paul of Ultramar, you roll a 3. I get a 5. I probably would have preferred it if you had to choose. You know, I haven't got many guns, and there's not really much I can shoot at. So, the Ultramarines can have turn 1.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back.
Indeed.
Okay, here we are at the end of turn 1. Command and movement phase for the Ultramarines. Command phase, you put pre-science on the Blade Guard with Tigerius, so they're -1 to hit.
Yeah.
And they're in the ruin, with an apothecary next to them. Yeah, thanks. Chuck the Master told them to shoot better and put them in the tactical doctrine so they can move and shoot up penalty, but I don't know if they can shoot much anyway.
Maybe I hit your dreadnought.
Can you see it without going over the ruin? Don't know. Your Eradicator's a lieutenant advanced over here, so they can shoot the Rhino essentially. You decide to keep your tank behind the ruin because you don't want it getting shot at.
Not yet.
Fair enough. And your Infiltrator's got a 6 on their advance roll after a command point and ran all the way over there. So you've got your nice denied deep strike bubble more central.
Absolutely.
So that's a thing. Okay. Psychic phase, I guess. What's Tricky Tiggy going to do now? So I might start calling him that. Tricky Tiggy. Always up to his sorcerer tricks.
So he's going to start off with Psychic Fortress.
Oh, of course he is.
That goes off on the 6, but I think he gets +1 to his cast, so 17 to 5.
Yeah, that goes off. I've got no way of denying things, so that's happened.
And I don't think you're really going to be able to charge anything on the turn 1, so there's no point in giving them Mighty Heroes or anything like that. They're not charging anyone. So there's no point in Mighty Heroes or Veil of Time, so I don't really think I can smite anything really, so that's cool.
Okay, alright, well, fair enough. Do you know what you're doing for the shooting and where you're starting with that?
Yes, I'll start with my Eradicators shooting into your Rhino. Because they advanced, they can
yes,
shoot the one.
So you can't double tap and it's -1 to hit. So it saves me the CP on popping smoke, I guess, which is nice.
Yeah.
So they can all just about see me, so 5 shots hitting on 4s. And you can reroll the 1s to wound, because the lieutenant as opposed to the right tenant who's over the right hand side. So 5 shots.
5 shots, yeah, 1, 2, 3.
You can shoot me just 3 times if you want. No? No? Okay, 5 shots, hitting on 4s. Well, that's pretty accurate. Just the 1 miss. Okay. Wounding on 3s and rerolling those 1s. It's just as well, because you just rolled 3 1s. That's better. Okay, so I don't get any saves, so because AP minus lots. So 4d6 damage.
Yeah.
This might hurt. I want 4 1s, please. No, that's a very dead tank. That's 18 damage.
Yeah.
Does it blow up? I mean, it should do with 18 damage.
It does.
And it does. Brilliant. Okay, we'll do the mortal wounds. And then I've got 10 guys inside. 5. To be honest, should all die on 1s. But none of them do. Okay, so they managed to avoid the melter shots that went straight through the tank and also the explosion. Okay, we'll do the mortal wounds, the disembarking, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. The Rhino has been destroyed. You killed a tactical marine in the crater, killed a devastating marine and wounded another one. And all my tactical marines safely disembarked, which was nice. I've hidden them behind a ruin, kind of. You said one of your heavy intercessors can shoot my dreadnought behind the building.
Right on the edge, can just like see the corner of his arm or something. So
okay,
I'll just take a pot shot at him.
Go for it.
So freeze, but re-rolling hits.
Yes, it's just as well. Okay, so he's hit.
That's a strength 5.
Toughness 7, so 5's to wound. Nice. AP?
AP is -2. Ooh.
Okay, well I've definitely failed the save.
That's damage.
What's damage on those?
Damage 2.
Damage 2, which becomes damage 1. I've got a 6-up shrug. Because I'm Venerable Dreadnaught. I'm fine. You scratched my paintwork.
I'll just let you know on there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. What's next for the Ultramarine shooting? We found out your tank was just about in line of sight of my stuff here, because there's a corner of the tank peeping around the ruin like that. So means I can shoot you, but it also means you can shoot me with your many guns.
With all the guns.
With all the guns. You don't have to shoot me with all the guns if you don't want to. You could just leave me alone.
I think to like warm them up a little bit.
Warm them up, okay. Get the barrels rotating on the Gatling gun.
Exactly. That's exactly
Cool.
what it is.
Okay.
So starting off, I'll start off with.
What are all the guns going to go into? You got a choice of tactical squad, Devastator squad.
So
Devastator squad will be -1 to hit because of trees.
Yeah.
But you are rerolling 1s to wound against Devastators because of your priority target, which is nice. Especially when you have many guns.
Yes. So I will put the heavy laser destroyer, which is the big gun.
Yes.
Into the tactical marines. I'm going to put a.
Okay.
Do I have to reel them all off one by one, or can I?
Yeah. You got to declare all the shots. I know this is why this tank is so ridiculous.
This is going to take forever just to declare.
Shall we ever think and work it out, and then we'll be back.
Yeah.
Right, after much deliberation, figuring out what guns it's got and what you're shooting at, we're going to do some on camera and some off camera because there's so many guns, it's ridiculous. So you're going to put the big gun here, and the twin heavy bolters, and I think the frag launcher things into the tactical marines.
Yeah.
And you're going to put the heavy onslaught, all the stubbers, and the storm bolters all into the devastators.
Yes.
Or something like that. Storm bolt was in range? Okay, storm bolters, tactical marines. So the only things going to the devastators will be the heavy onslaught and all the stubbers.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with heavy onslaught?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's got what, 12 shots or something?
12, yeah,
cool. Okay, so -1 to hit because I'm in the trees, which is nice. So you're hitting on 4s. Okay. It's not bad. It's average.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. Cool. You're winning on 3s, but you're rolling 1s because of priority target, which is your Roos.
So it's 3s, did you say?
3s, you're rolling 1s, and you get 2 2s. Brilliant. So 4 at minus. It's normally -1.
-4. Oh no,
What, the onslaught?
No, I'm looking at the heavy laser to my apologies. Yeah, -1.
-1, which -2 because Devastator
-2
dots are in, but they're in light cover because of Tempest, so 4 up saves. Okay, so 2 wounds. So there was a guy wounded, so he's dead, and you've wounded a Devastator now. You've actually wounded someone with a gun now, as opposed to just bolt guns. Progress. And then you got your stubby stubs going into them as well, and then that's all the guns into the Devastators done then.
Yep, so this is the Icarus Ironhound Heavy Stubber, so let's put that one there.
Cool, okay.
Shall I do them? Because they're both pretty much the same, aren't they?
Well, yeah, hang on. Right, yeah, they pretty much got the same profile. What's the strength of them as well, actually? Both strength?
Strength 4.
Both strength 4, okay, yeah, so both pretty much the same file. So we're going to do all the stubber shots together. So it's 8 shots hitting on 4s because of the trees.
Not too bad.
Oh, yeah, not bad at all. So you're winning on 4s with these ones, but rerolling 1s. Didn't get any 1s again. And these are normally -1, become -2, and then light cover, so 4s. So just 1, but you've killed someone now. Okay. And then you've got the shots into the tactical marines now. So what do you want to start with? Heavy bolter or the laser destructive cannon thing?
Laser destroyer first.
Because that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 shots.
Okay. So we're hitting these on 3s. Nice. Okay.
Strength 12, so I guess that's winning on 2.
Definitely winning on 2s. Yeah. I'm guessing it's AP and damage lots.
-4, damage D3 +3.
Okay, so you've killed a Marine, right? Okay, cool. And then you've got, heavy bolters. That's 6 shots because it's a twin. Hitting on threes and then winning on threes. So 2 at -2 because the Devastator Doctrine, 5 ups. Killed another Marine. Okay. And then we'll probably do the frag storm and the other things off camera because it's, Cool. Okay, so we did the frag launches and the storm bolters off camera. Managed to kill an extra Marine for the tactical squad, so that's cool. So they've lost 3. You've killed a plasma cannon, a couple of botgun guys, and Devastator squad, and that's it. But I've still got a rock and a hard place to try and remove, and you're positioned quite well. So morale is a thing for the tactical squad. They're fine, and also for the Devastator squad. Oh, try again. No, they lost 3 + 5 is 8. Sergeant leadership 8. I'm guessing he is. I'll check, and we'll be back.
Yeah, I think a normal sergeant is.
Okay, here we are at the end of the Blood Angels Turn 1 command and movement phase. Command phase, gain a command point, that's it. Movement phase, I've done a little bit of moving, but not much. And by the way, I did pass the morale check. I did check the leadership there, leadership 8, so that was fine. They've all stayed there because they can all shoot either your tank or the blade guard, and that's fine. They stayed there because they got bottle discipline. Terminators have gone into the ruin to get some light cover in case the Eradicators come over to play. And then my Dreadnaughts and the bikes have all started pushing forwards on that flank there. I'm going to start things off with the Devastators. With the exception of the guy with the bolt gun, who I'll see if he's in range of something else in a minute, all the big guns are going to shoot your tank. Cool. I'm assuming it's got smoke screen if you wanted to do that. I'm assuming it's got smoke launchers. I mean, it's got... What are they? Are they smoke launchers? We'll check. Yes, it does. So you've used smoke screen to make it -1 hit. That's fine. I'll put my Signum thing from the Sergeant onto one of my las cannons to give it +1 hit. Naturally. So I've got las cannon hitting on a 3. Brilliant. And I've got a las cannon hitting on a 4. Okay, what is wrong with these dice? I've got a crack missile hitting on a 4. Okay, well that was successful. Great. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Fine. Yes. Okay, well the Devastators shooting phase was less than devastating. These tactical Marines here, I'm going to shoot both the multi-metals at your tank and then all the bolters at your blade guard. So I'm just going to shoot all the multi-metals together. They are hitting on 4s because of smoke screen. At least I've got some of them hit this time. That's nice. Winning on 4s though, because of toughness 8. So I've got 1 wound. You will have 5+ invulnerable saves, won't you? So let's CP one of them. Didn't help. So you got a 5+ invulnerable save because of Psychic Fortress on your tank, which you've made. Glorious. And then I've got 6 bolt gun shots hitting your blade guard for the guys that stood still. Okay.
-1 to hit, remember.
Alright. No wins. Brilliant. Okay, and then I've got those 4 guys, they're going to shoot the blade guard as well. So that's another 8 shots coming in, hitting on 4s because of Tiggy's tricky pre-science nonsense. 4s. Oh, 2, but no AP. 2 ups on your blade guard. Oh, you get a shrug.
It's a 6 up, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, look, you've made it. Brilliant. Okay, right. Yes, this is going to be fun. I see how this is going to go. Right now, do I kill the infiltrators, or do I start putting shots into the blade guard, who can just be picked up again anyway? Okay. I mean, they've only got 1 target, which is the blade guard. So let's do the Terminators first. Because that makes sense. I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 shots. but they're all going to be hitting on 4s because of your pre-science ways. But I'm rerolling 1s due to El Capitan. It's not bad actually. I'll say that as if he's actually going to do something, and I've still got a wounding on 4s, and then I've still got to get 2+ armor saves. 7 2-up saves. Oh, another one fell. 6-up shrug. Essentially, all I'm doing here is giving your apothecary something to do. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, this is just like a...
Oh, 1's wounded. Alright. I'll shoot my captain into them as well. Oh, he does hit all the time because he hits on 2s normally. 4s, 3 more. 2-up saves.
3 more?
Yes. I need you to roll lots of 1s again, please. Would be nice. Oh, there's another one. Excellent. 6-up shrug. Oh, he's got this. There's 1 wound. Okay. Now the question is, do I shoot more into them, trying to kill him? And if I do that, I technically want to kill another one, because you're going to get 1 picked back up again next turn anyway. So, okay. Do I ignore your infiltrators then? Okay, I've started on the Blade Guard. I'm going to try and finish. Venerable Dreadnaught's going to shoot in. Stormbolter first, hitting on 3s because you're -1 to hit. I've got to wound him, so 2-up save from the Stormbolter. Cool. Assault Cannon hit on 3s instead of 2s. And then wounding on 3s, so it's an Assault Cannon. And that's -2, but you got a shield and you're in a lot of ruin, so 3 ups. -2 +2, yeah, 3 ups. Oh, do go through. 2 shrugs are required. Oh, so I've killed the guy on a wound and I've wounded another guy. Excellent. Maybe volume of fire is the way to go against playing cards. Just keep shooting them until they die.
Is it just the 1 wound on the other guy?
Yeah, just 1 wound on the other one. Okay. Right. I'm going to shoot everything from my bite squad at them as well. I'm going to supercharge the plasma. I'm going to start with a plasma. So it's 2 shots at that range. Hit on 4s. No 1s, but I hit you once. And I'm wounding on that. And then you've got -3. So yeah, it's 4 up. Either save or storm shield, don't make a difference. Goes through. 2 damage, 2 shrugs. I've killed the guys on 2 wounds. Excellent. Okay, and then I've got the multi-melter. Hit on 4s. This one, I probably should have done Wisdom of the Ancient on one of those Dreadnaughts really, but I forgot. Wounded with a multi-melter. So another 4+ invulnerable save. You save it. And then I have a melter gun, which hits and wounds. Another 4+ invulnerable save, which you make. And then I have many bolt guns. 4, 8, 12, 16. Hitting on 4s because of your pre-science nonsensical nonsense. That's not bad. And 4s. So that's 5 2-ups. Oh, 1 goes through. Got a shrug. Oh, you make it. Okay, the apothecary's keeping busy. Yep. Alright, let's shoot the Contemptor at them. Multi-melter. Hit twice. Oh. Nice. Wounds just the once, though. Okay, 4+ invulnerable save. And you made it. And I've got the Stormbolter, which hits once. And doesn't wound. Okay, that's what I'm shooting. That's all I've got. I've run out of gun. I've killed 1 or 2. I've never killed.
1 blade, 2. Yeah.
I've killed 2. Okay, so you can bring 1 back. So at least there's going to be less there next turn than there was at the start of this turn. which was the main thing. there's no point just killing one, because you'll just pick him up again. Right, I'm going to look at some charges now, I think. Okay, rewind. Before I start charging things, I've got a cherub from a Devastator squad, so I'm going to burn it now on the last cannon that I'd plus one hit. I could have a random pot shot at your tank, but I haven't wounded it, so it's not going to make any difference. Could potentially, if I'm lucky, get another Blade Guard dead. So let's try that. So you're minus one hit, I'm plus one hit. Because I'm hitting on freeze. I've missed. Okay, right, back to charges. Right. The bikes are going to go into your infiltrators.
Okay.
You going to do anything?
Is it just the bikes that you're charging?
Just the bikes, because nothing else is in charge range.
In that case, yes. I want to play my defensive focus Overwatch strats.
And then Overwatch. So
yes, that's 3 CP.
3 CP, okay.
So 1 CP for the Overwatch and then 2
for that.
For that, which essentially allows me to nominate another, is it 3? Set up to 3 other friendly units within 6 inches. So of that, so that's going to be
the intercessors and the aggressors. The tank can't see my bikes, so we can't Overwatch them. But your aggressors and your intercessors can shoot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we'll do it off camera because you hit on 6s, so with better luck, not much will happen.
No, probably not, but...
Okay, we did all the Overwatch off camera. You caused a wound on a bike. So a bike's going to turn into a wound. Bikes have got a 7-inch charge into your infiltrators, which, because I'm Blood Angels, turns into a 6-inch charge, because Blood Angels. They made the charge. Let's move them in. Okay, so the bikes have gone in like that. I'm going to pile in like this. And then I'm going to start hitting you with my power sword on my sergeant. So I've got 3 attacks, hitting on freeze. Okay. And I'm winning on 2s, because Blood Angel, plus 1 a wound. Nice. 2, 6. So you made 1 save, and the other one's, I suppose, gone because of the helix. Because you got helix depth, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, and I've got the punches from the other guys.
So was the helix just one singular attack, or was it just like
you just negate the first damage that turn.
Oh, so
the first failed save you sort of ignore.
Right, okay.
Yeah. All the other bikes punching you. Wow, okay, they've all hit. Winning on freeze with their fists, because they're Blood Angels. Oh. Okay, well, 3 up saves. I thought this was going to be like the charge of the Light Brigade, but it doesn't work out very well. Oh! I've killed 1 wounded one. Awesome.
Am I able to reroll one of these?
You can spend a CP to reroll a save if you wanted to.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah, you just spent 3 on Overwatch, which was not really worth
it.
But, okay, so 1 infiltrator's dead, 1's lost a wound, and then you can punch me back with the remaining guys, I guess.
So is it one's dead, 1's wounded?
Yeah, 1's dead, 1's wounded, because you rolled 3 failed saves from me punching you.
How many wounds is that? So 2, is it? No, 1.
Yeah, 1, they've got 2 wounds each. They're not Gravis, unfortunately. So you've got the Sergeant, who will have 4 attacks because of Shock Assault, and the other guys will have 3.
Yeah, that's right.
3, 6, 9. So you've got 13 attacks with Primaris have so many attacks, it's ridiculous. That's why Blood Angels Primaris is just ridiculous, because they have more attacks normally because they're Primaris, and then Blood Angels have even more attacks. It's just, yeah. Blade Guard and Assault Intercessors are definitely fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit me on freeze.
On freeze.
But you will be winning on 5s. That's a good array of hits. I suppose it's hard to miss a bike that's driving past you.
Yeah, they're quite big.
Yeah. Oh, you say that. They're sort of not really compared to your Primaris Marines. Little bikes. 5's to wound. Toughness 5. 2. Okay. Well, if you're lucky, you might kill the one that's got a couple of wounds left. No, I'm absolutely fine. Okay, alright, well that is the end of the turn. At the end of the battle round, you've got 2 objectives. You've got your home one for a point, and you've got the middle one for 2 points. And I've got my home one for 1 point. So it's now 3 points to 1 to the Ultramarines. And we will be back after Ultramarines turn 2, command and movement phase. Okay, so it's 3 points to 1 to the Ultramarines, and here we are after their turn 2 commander and movement phase. Command phase, not much happened really. You just got a CP, and your Chatner Master told them to shoot better.
Yeah.
Movement phase, I think sort of shuffled forwards a little. Well, some things have shuffled forwards. The Eradicators on this flank, Heavy Intercessors on that flank.
Everything else kind of
your Intercessors have moved into the middle to give you a bit of obsec, I guess, in the middle. And your Apothecary's picked up a Blade Guard, because that's what he does.
My Infiltrators drop back.
Yes. Oh, and let's not forget you reversed your tank out of the way so I can't shoot it with my useless Devastators.
Key move of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so into the Psychic phase.
Yep, so Togios, he's going to do the Psychic Fortress again.
Of course he is.
One off on a 6.
Yep.
That goes off fine.
Cool.
And he's going to throw a Smite down into your Terminators.
Are they the nearest visible thing?
I believe so.
Well, technically the bikes will be.
Oh, would
Yeah, because you can see out the room.
Throw them in the bikes on.
Yeah, okay. Smite the bikes. Sounds like fun. That goes off. D3 and mortal wounds. 2. Okay. Well, there was a bike left on 2, wasn't it? Well, the dice was supposed to follow him.
Oh, okay.
He didn't take his wounded dice with him. Naughty bike, and because of that, he's dead. that's his punishment.
Be a punishment.
Well, it's Tricky Tiggy. That's what he does. Okay. Shooting. You've got lots of guns. What are you thinking?
So starting with my Eradicators.
Yes.
I was just checking to see if I might be able to get a few of your Devastators, but I don't think.
I think a couple of them can.
Yeah.
You can have 2 shooting the Devastators if you wanted to.
I want them all to shoot. I don't want 2 to shoot.
Well, you can't, unfortunately.
No. So I'm gonna.
You were thinking about shooting the Terminators?
Yes, I can see the Terminators, however. So
yes.
I'm going to put them into that.
Right, great. And they didn't advance, so 10 shots into the Terminators. It might kill them.
It might not.
It might not, you're right. You're hitting on freeze. That's not bad. I'm glad you missed some at least. You're winning on 2s because I'm firstborn, I can't transhuman.
Yep, re-rolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s because Lieutenant, yeah.
No 1s. Oh, 1.
Oh, there's 1-1, but now it's not a 1. Oh, it is a 1 still. Haha, excellent. So that's 6. Okay, and it's AP5, so yeah, invulnerable saves. I've saved 3 of them. Is this the time for me to spend a CP? Yes, let's spend a command point on one of those. It helped! Hurrah! Only 2 go through. So, d6 damage each. So, first one kills the Terminator. And the next one... was that a 2?
2, yeah.
Doesn't kill the Terminator. Okay, so there's Terminator on a wound and 1 Terminator dead. Okay. It's not bad. I'll take that.
It's okay.
That's all the Eradicators are going to do for the turn. That's not bad. What's next on the agenda for the Ultramarines who are following the Codex Astartes to the letter, including being cowardly and falling back?
Not cowardly, tactical.
Tactical repositioning. Yes. So what are you counting up now?
Aggressors.
That's what you're counting up, right? I was going to say you got a handful of dice. What are you counting?
I've lost count now.
Oh, okay. I'll let you count your dice. Okay, we've recounted the dice following my distraction. All the Boltstorm gauntlets into the bikes, and we'll do the frags in a minute. But many shots hitting on 3s. That was dropped. Yep. Drop dice didn't count. That looks pretty good. Not from your point of view, but you're actually picking up quite a few misses.
Yeah.
There's still lots of hits though. And then 5s to wound. And each one's at AP1. So I think this could be death by 1,000 cuts on the backs, to be honest. I see a few. What is that?
6.
Oh look, I've got 6 dice. I literally guessed how many you were getting. So 4 ups. Just the 2 wounds. Okay, so it bikes down to a wound, and then you got the frag storms, which are d6 shots each or something. Ooh. I might have to put that on the attack bike because of coherency. Okay. Crankstorm, bomb, gauntlet things, d6 shots each. Lots of shots.
15.
Well, this is not as many dice to count. If you got 30, I might have to pause the video again for you to count down. Hit on freeze. Not bad again. And then these are strength 4 as well, aren't they, or something? So 5 to wound. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6 again.
Yeah, 6 again.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 4 ups. This is AP -1 again. 2. So that's finished off the attack bite, which I have to put with on because I wanted to get rid of the plasma guy, but then I'd be out of coherency. Okay, so that's the aggressors done.
Actually, my infiltrators first.
Yeah. All right. We got 8 shots, didn't you? Fall back and rapid fire. Oh, let's quickly check if they're now at -1 or not. Okay, so 8 bolter shots from the infiltrators hitting on 4s because they fell back cowardly. Tactically, okay, right, 4s. Better than average again. You're doing alright when you shoot in face this turn. Were any of those 6s?
I can't remember.
No, can I? Should we check?
Yeah, you can check.
I can rewind. Yes, we checked. One of them automatically wounded on a 6, and then you've got this many that are wounding on 5s. Which is another 1, so 2 at -1. Oh, cheeky. Bite down to a wound. Okay. You've got your tank, you've got your heavy dudes, you've got your blob. What's next?
I'm going to do my heavy intercessors into them. Simply because if they can kill them, I don't have to worry about what guns can do what on that tank.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few units that can only really shoot the bites because there's a route in the way, but at least shooting them is a lot simpler than working out what you're doing with your tank. It's one of those units that looks really cool and it's really awesome, but it involves a lot of admin to use one, which is probably why Gwilliman likes them, to be honest. He likes admin, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does probably a good Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, we probably need a spreadsheet to work how many shots that gets. Right.
So I'll do the 4 exclusive bolters first, and then I'll do the heavy bolter.
Okay, cool. So these are 1 shot each?
Yeah, heavy 1.
Okay, so hitting on freeze, but rerolling, I think, because of the Chapter Master reroll. But he's not Calgar, but don't tell him. Toughness 5, so these are strength 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 to wound. 2, and they're -1.
-2.
-2. Okay. Okay, and then what? 1 damage? 2 damage?
2 damage.
Okay, so Sergeant's left on a wound. Cool. Okay.
Okay, and then I'll do the heavy bolt rifle, which is just a normal heavy.
It's a normal heavy bolter, isn't it?
Which is 3 shots.
3 shots. 1 freeze. Oh yeah, check the mastery roll. That's better. Winning on 4s. Oh, nice. -1. But it's damage 2 and he's dead. Okay, you've killed the bite squad, and your tank now has nothing to shoot at, but at least that's going to save at least a few minutes of our time. And you've got some bolt rifles and heavy bolt pistols in there. Shall we ever measure up and come back?
Yeah, they can shoot.
Okay, intercessors shooting the bolt rifles into the Terminator. You've got 10 shots hitting on freeze. That wasn't the best. And then winning on 4s. So it's 3 at -2. That would like cover, so -1, so 3 ups. They're fine. Okay. Then you got your 5 blade guards with heavy bolt pistols. Did you want to shoot them? Because I think the blade guard were in range as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm just going to play a CP to rapid fire the intercessors again, just to do it a second time.
Yep, cool. Go for it. That's a bit better. You dropped 2 this time. Rapid firing the rapid firing guns. It's almost like a thing, isn't it? 4 to wound. Oh dear. If only there was a lieutenant nearby. Look how many ones you That wasn't the best. 3 ups. And I'm fine. Okay. So this is how I felt when I was shooting your blade guard. Nothing was working. And then you got your 5 heavy bolt pistols. Yeah. Which are hitting on 3s. Oh dear. I think you need to get your chapter master and your lieutenant into the middle to tell these guys to shoot back.
Yeah, I think I will.
Force to wound. I think they're only strength 4, aren't they, heavy bolt pistols? Fine. 6 up save. And have your other characters got any guns that are useful?
Well, they've all got the normal bolt pistols, but no, I'm not worried.
Can't be bothered, right? No. And your tank can't see anything because it moved out of the way.
Yep, that's everything.
Are you going to do any charges?
I don't think I can reach anything from there, can
I? No idea. Did you want to charge your eradicators?
No, definitely not.
No, I don't want to charge around and go and punch my guys. Say my melters are better than your melters. No.
I mean, my lieutenant could probably go in there and carve some of it.
I think he might be a bit too far away though. To be fair.
But no, maybe I'll leave that for next time.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's the end of Ultramarine turn 2 then.
Yeah.
And we'll be back for Blood Angels turn 2. Okay, here we are, Blood Angels turn 2. Done the command and movement phase. Quite a few things have happened actually. Done Wisdom of the Ancient on my Contempt of Dreadnaught. Both him and the Venerable Dreadnaught have moved forwards along that flank. My Terminators and Terminator Captain pushed forwards. All my infantry over here stood still because all my big guns are in range of the Blade Guard. And then I dropped some units down. I dropped down the Death Company of Lamatas over here. And so Paul of Ultramar, following the Codex Astartes, suddenly went, I'm going to Auspex scan them with my Eradicators and killed almost all my Death Company, even after I spent a CP on 5-up Shrug. So, yeah, that's the thing. So I've just got Lamatas and 1 guy left now. But it should still be enough to get rid of some Eradicators, or maybe I might just charge a Lieutenant and just kill a Lieutenant. I don't know, because that's fun. Because him giving them reroll 1s to win, but they're normally winning on 2s, is a bit annoying. And then Dante and my Sanguinary Ancient and my Sanguinary Guard all came down here. And the idea is for all of them to charge them. Because the Icon's giving reroll charges to everyone, and he's also giving everything OBSEC as well. Oh, wow. So if I get into there and push you back, I can nick your objective. That's the plan. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. But we shall find out. So moving into the shoot phase, let's start shooting some Blade Guard, I guess. Yes, let's do that. Okay, we're starting off with the 2 tactical squads. I'm going to fire the multi-multis first, and then the bolt guns, all at the Blade Guard, and you've transhuman them.
Yes.
Try and keep them alive a little bit more. So the 4 multi-multi shots hitting on 3s. And then winning on 4s now. But that's okay. I'll take that. 3 invulnerable saves of 4 up. 2 go through. Come on, point.
No.
No? Okay, so D6. 2. Come on, point. Yay! That's better. So you got 6 shrugs from Mr. Apothecary Man. From the first melter shot. That is 1 dead Blade Guard. Yeah. And then D6 on the next one. For 6! Oh, this Apothecary is busy. And he's dead as well. Nice. And then I've got 6 bolt shots. Oh dear. Only one of those is hit. And it has wounded though. But it is going to be a 2-up save. 1 2-up save, and he saved. Cool. Okay, right. So that's tactical squad's done. Let's shoot the Devastators at them. Or do I? Or do I now start shooting your intercessors to get rid of your intercessors because they're really annoying? No, Blade Guard, kill the Blade Guard. Let's give one of the last cans +1 a hit. So he's going to be hitting on a 3 because of prescience. And then the other one's hitting on a 4. And then winning on 4s because of transhuman. Damn it. Crack missile. Misses. Brilliant. Okay, Devastators continue their very undevastating firepower for this game. you might as well left your tank. You might as well park the tank right in front of them. They still won't hit it.
They're not Devastators, they're just stormtroopers.
Well, yeah. Only Imperial Stormtroopers have accuracy such as this. I believe were Obi-Wan's wise words once, and yet in the films they never hit anything. Apart from Princess Leia's shoulder in Return of the Jedi. It's the only thing I ever saw them shoot. 4 bolt guns here. They're going to shoot your intercessors, actually, because of the tactical doctrine. That will negate the cover, and there'll be 3-up saves, whereas the blade guards will still be 2-ups. So, yeah, let's shoot 8 bolter shots at your intercessors. Hitting on freeze. Or missing on freeze, I should have said. Force to wound. 2 3-up saves. Oh, I've wounded an intercessor. Are they in range of the apothecary? They probably are, actually, because of his Vox thing. Yeah, easily. Go on, 6-up shrug. Yeah, damn it! 6. Right. Okay. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Multi-melter from the Contemptor is going to shoot the Blade Guard. And his Stormbolter is going to shoot the Intercessors. So he's hitting on 4s with the multi-melter because of prescience and rerolling 1s. Didn't get any 1s. Winning them on 4s because of Oh, that was almost a 5. Oh. Okay. 4 Stormbolter shots into the Intercessors on freeze, rerolling 1s because he's very wise. Oh, not wise enough. He's a wise guy. Winning on 4s, 1 3-up on your Intercessors. And he's saved. And then the Venerable Dreadnaught's going to shoot all of his guns at the Intercessors. So, Stormbolter. Yes, see it's on 2s because he's Venerable. And 2 3-ups on the Intercessors. And then a 6-up shrug. Okay, so Intercessors wounded. Assault Cannon on 2s, rerolling 1s, don't need to. And freeze. And that's 5 3-ups from the Assault Cannon. And 2 shrugs. Okay, so that's the final wound of the guy who's wounded. So I've killed an Intercessor with 2 Dreadnoughts. Wow. Okay. I suppose Blood Angels aren't known for their shooting. And it's living up to that name, I guess. Right. Yeah. Oh, I've got some guns over here. I've got some bolt pistols. Let's shoot them at your Eradicators. I might do something. I'll do them both at the same time. They're both hitting on 3s. And they're both winning on 5s. No, okay. Right, Terminators and Sanguinary Guard. I want those Intercessors gone because their objective secured. And I want to charge the Blade Guard, so I don't want any more of those to go away. So let's shoot all the Terminators at your Intercessors. So 4, 8, 12, 16 shots from the Terminator squad. And I'm going to spend a CP on Fury of the First, so they're hitting on 2s. And then rerolling 1s because they've got a Captain and a Chapter Master standing next to them. So 2s rerolling 1s. I didn't get any 1s, but at least I got all the 2s which hit, so that's nice. Look at all the 6s. Oh, I miss playing Imperial Fists. Right, okay. And then forced to win the Intercessors. Oh, well, that evened out, didn't it? 3, 4, 8. 3-up saves. -1, but you're in cover. And you got a few shrugs. Your Apothecary's increased range. He's very good at throwing bandages very far, your Apothecary. No shrugs. So one's dead and one's wounded. Okay. While you're marking that up, my Captain's going to shoot in as well with Stormbolter. He hits every time. And he's wounded just the once. He got another 3-up. Which saves. Okay. Let's check what the Golden Boys can do. Okay, the Sanguinary Guard and the Sanguinary Ancient. I'm going to do all their shots at the same time. The Inferno Pistols are out of range, so I don't care about those. But all the Angelus Bolt Guns, they're going to all shoot down the Intercessors in the corner there. So let's do that. And they're all hitting on 2s because I'm next to my Warlord, which is Dante. I'm rerolling 1s because I'm next to Dante. So, oh look, I was going to say, everything's hit, but it hasn't. Winning on force. And these are at -2, so these do 4 up saves. 3 4-up saves. And you've saved them all. So I spent all that time checking the stats of their guns, just for nothing to happen. Okay, alright, well I guess it's now the charge phase. Right. My death company, which consists of one guy, is going to charge a lieutenant.
Okay.
Yeah? Don't Overwatch?
No.
No? Okay, so it's 7-inch rerollable charge, because it comes to hate. And Lamartez. So, oh look, he's in. Whee! And Lamartez is going to charge your lieutenant as well. On a 7. Rerollable. Oh, he's in as well. Whee! It's fun to be in the death company. Right. Let's do some measuring over here. Okay, lots of charging happening in the centre here. The Terminators have got an 8-inch charge, which is a 7-inch charge because of Burning Jaws. And it's rerollable because of my icon. They're going to go into your Blade Guard. Okay?
Cool. Yeah.
It's rerollable, which is wrong, because that was Snake Eyes. They're definitely in. Well, after some gentle persuasion from looking at my banner, they then decided to charge in. Next, I'm going to send in Dante. So he needs an 8 because of Burning Jaws, because it's normally 9, and I get to reroll it because of the icon of the angel. Just when I got this reroll in the banner, isn't it? Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's an 8. He's in. Right. And the Sanguinary Guard, again, need an 8. And it's rerollable. It's in! And then I will then charge... Actually, let's move those in and see what space I've got. Okay, I've done the charges so far. They look like that. I've put the Terminators as far over as they can go. The Sanguinary Guard as far over as they can go. Dante's gone right in the middle, which is good. And then I've got space for my Ancient to go in. So he needs an 8 because of Bloody Jaw, and it's rerollable because of his standard. Which is just as well. I've always needed the reroll, haven't I? Every time.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, he's not quite in. But okay, that's fine. You can stand there and go, look at me, I've got a nice banner. So unfortunately, my OBSEC guy hasn't got over here to make me OBSEC, but I think your intercessors are too far away anyway. So as long as I punch the bejesus out of your Blade Guard, that should be my objective.
Yeah.
And that's the plan. So now at this stage, if you wish, you can start heroically intervening with things if you wanted to. If you wanted Tiggy to get stuck in, or your Apothecary. No? Who's your Judicia going to point at to make the fight last?
I'm thinking the Sanguinary Guard.
You're thinking the Sanguinary Guard. Well, okay, I mean, they hit on 2s because they're next to Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, right, so they can fight last, so we'll come back to them. Now, who do I fight first with? Because you can still interrupt with something. I have a feeling you're not going to interrupt with him.
No.
Because you're probably going to interrupt with the Blade Guard if there's any left. So I have to hit the Blade Guard first. Now the question is, Terminators or Dante? Terminators are more attacks than Dante. He's just one man. So what could he possibly...
How many attacks does he have, though?
Not as many as 4 Terminators.
Yeah, but still. Does he have more than 3?
Yeah, he's more than 3.
And can he do more than 3 wounds? 3 damage on each attack?
Which one's 2 damage? So it's the same as the Power Fists.
So he can still do a fair bit.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to go with the Terminators first. I'm going to spend a CP on them as well. For Fury of the First to get +1 a hit. So they're hitting on 3s from my Power Fists. Because that's always fun. Alright?
Sounds fun.
Did you want to transhuman?
No.
You're not going to transhuman. You think it's a pointless cause.
I've only got 3 CP left.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Okay.
So I can either transhuman or I can interact. I can't do both.
Transhuman is only 1 CP for that unit at the moment, because there's only 3 of them.
Oh, is it?
So you could do both, but then you'll be out of CP.
And then I would be out of CP. But then...
Would you like a moment?
No, but yes. Yeah, I'm going to transhuman.
You're going to transhuman? Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh, actually, I was going to charge my Dreadnaughts as well. Let's measure those up. I know I forgot something. Okay, we're back. I charged my vulnerable dreadnought into the heavy intercessors over there. You decided not to heroically intervene because you didn't like the idea of my dreadnought punching your captain in the face. Sorry, chapter master, who's not Calgar, in the face with my flat 3 damage power fist.
No, definitely not.
So he thought better of it. Even though he's got a big shield, he cowered it out. Right. My Terminators are going first. They're going to hit your Blade Guard. I have 6 attacks with Power Fist, hitting on 3s because of Fury of the First, and rerolling 1s because of Commander Dante. That's nice. Oh, I'll drop 1. Okay, that's fine. Winning on 4s though, because you transhumaned. So 3 4+ invulnerable saves. 2, okay. Flat 2 damage each, so you might none of them are wounded, so you might as well take 4 shrugs on one guy, I think. From Mr. Apothecary. Will you make 2 6s? I hope not.
2 6s?
Well, 4 damage, and they've got 3 wounds each. No, so I've managed to punch one of them to death with the Terminators. Okay, and then I've got the Power Sword as well, which has 4 attacks on the charge. See, annoyingly, Transhuman sort of negates my +1 to wound for being a Blood Angel, which is a bit annoying. I'm hitting on 2s and rerolling 1s with the sword. Nice. And then I'm winning on 4s. 2 more invulnerable saves. And you made them both. Okay. Alright, well, I've called a Blade Guard. If you wish, you may now interrupt with something for 2 CP. You have 2 CP left.
Yes, I shall.
What would you like to interrupt with?
My Blade Guard.
The whole 2 Blade Guard?
Yes.
Okay, and what are they going to fight?
They're going to attack Dante.
They're going to go for Commander Dante.
Yeah, why not?
Well, have fun, you'll be hitting on 4s.
In fact, allow me to...
I mean, you can smack the Martyrs over the head with your lieutenant.
No, I need to do some damage in there to...
Yeah, that's where the objective is.
Yeah.
Okay, well the Blade Guards will have...
No, the Sanguinary Guards.
Because the Sanguinary Guards, they're also -1 hit in combat.
Well, everyone's going to be difficult, but I'll go with them.
You're going to go for the Sanguinary Guard, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, so they're 3 attacks normally, and you got Shock Assault, so you got 4, and then 5 for the Sergeants. You got 9 attacks with 2 guys? That's crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Did get that right, didn't I? Number of attacks for Blade Guard.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's correct.
3 + 1 Shock Assault, yeah. Okay, well, you're hitting them on 4s because of their angelic visage nonsense, whatever it's called. They're -1 hit. That's not bad, though. Better than average. You will be winning them on 3s because I can't transhuman because I'm not Primaris.
No, Primaris.
No. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Indeed.
So just 2.
Yeah.
AP 3.
Yes.
Right, 5 up saves because they're normally 2 up. Oh, it's damage 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kill a Sanguinary Guard. Okay, I'm actually going to get rid of the Power Fist guy because he's going to be more difficult to hit you. And I think the axes and swords will damage 2 anyway. So, and you've got Transhuman, so the Power Fist gives me absolutely no benefit whatsoever at the moment. Okay, so that's your interrupt done. Let's hit you with some stuff. Okay, Dante is going to hit your Blade Guard. He's got 7 attacks, hitting on 2s, but you're prescient, so hitting on 3s. I don't get rerolls because of himself, which is annoying. I'm winning on 4s because of transhuman physiology. It's a bit of a weird dice. Let's try that again. So that's 3 4+ invulnerable saves. 1 goes through, 2 damage, 2 shrugs. Okay, so a guy's down to a wound. So Dante couldn't even kill a Blade Guard by himself because of Mr. Apothecary. And the invulnerable saves and transhuman and all the other nonsense that's going on in here. Let's start with the Sanguinary Guard now, I think. So they're not in engagement range, but because they charge, they still get to pile in. So they're going that way. Yeah, like that. And then let's hit you with them. Okay, Sanguinary Guard have piled in. They're going to be hitting on threes with many attacks. I'm going to do the axes and swords together because transhuman sort of negates the difference. So, like that, but I can reroll the ones. Like that. Oh yeah, I'm hitting on threes. They're three hits. Yeah, because +1 hit and -1 hit. Because next to Dante. And then I'm winning on fours. This is transhuman. And these are all invulnerable saves. 3, 6, 7. 4+ invulnerable saves. On the two remaining Blade Guard? Yeah, 2 remaining Blade Guard. Only 2 wounds go through. Okay, so 2 damage each. So 2 at a time. And I think there's a guard a wound?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if he dies. So 2 damage on him. He's dead. 2 damage on the next guy. He's on a wound. Okay. But that's it. I've got nothing else to hit you with. So, okay. Right. So there is 1 remaining Blade Guard. How annoying is that? Let's move over to Chaplain Martyrs with his beat stick. He's very angry because you killed most of his death company. So this is very much the Black Rage now.
Blackest of Black Rage.
It's the blackest of Black Rage. He's got 6 attacks. He has 4. +1 for Shock Assault, +1 for Black Rage. If I was in the Assault Doctrine, it would be an extra +1. He hits on 2s because, you know, he's a Chaplain. So he's... Oh no, I've missed one. And he's strength 6, so he'll normally win you on 3s, but he wins you on 2s with the Burning Jaw. Command point. 4. Okay, so 4 plus the invulnerable saves because they're -2. And each one's damage 2. And I think he's dead.
Yeah.
I think even if you CP one of those, he's probably dead.
I haven't got any CP. But yeah, he's got 5 wounds.
Oh yeah, I haven't got any CP, but even if you did, he's dead anyway. Okay. Well, that was rage if ever you've seen it. Yeah. Okay. The Lone Death Company's even more annoyed now because he didn't even get a chance to kill anyone. So this guy's really angry. But I will do my consolidating and pile-ins, and they're just going to go and tie up them. I know you can fall back and shoot, but then you'll be hitting on -1 to hit. So, but then you can turn around and punch me. That's fine. They won't kill me. They're only eradicators. They're not going to punch me to death, are they? Yeah. We've done all the attacking in the centre. The Blade Guards I've attacked with the Sanguinary Guard. They were fighting last, but it didn't make any difference because that was over here. So what we got to do is oh yeah, the Dreadnaught's over there. Forgot about that. Okay, cool. Let's pile him in. And let's hit you with my Dreadnought. Okay, the Venerable Dreadnaught's gone in like that. He's got 5 attacks. He's hit on 2 because he's venerable. And I rolled a 1. If only he was the wise Dreadnought. Which makes sense really because he was the venerable. Never mind. The older one. And, well, Contemptors are pretty old as well. Old technology and all. Winning on 2s because Dreadnought and Blood Angels. They're all at -3 as well. So that's 4 6-up saves. Each fail is a dead Marine. So it's flat 3 damage. We saved one of them at least. That's 3 of them dead. Splat. Punch him in the face with a very big fist. Because that's what Blood Angels do. Actually, that's what Imperial Fists do. They punch things. What Blood Angels do? Oh yeah. Chop things up. And then I will... Yeah, let's have a look at consolidating. Okay, we're back. We did the fighting off camera for the Gravis guys hitting the Dreadnought and the Death Company. Got a wound from the Dreadnought, but I shrugged it because he's awesome. And then your Eradicator's basically ganged up on the remaining Death Company guy and punched him to death. So now it's just them and the Martyrs. So that's cool. At the end of the battle round, I score 3 points this turn. I've got the middle objective because I severely outnumber you. So I get 2 points for that one and 1 point for my home one. And you've got a point for your home one. Mm-hmm. So I get 3-1 this battle round. You had 3-1 last battle round. It's 8 points all. So yes, the battle continues, and we'll see what. 4 points each. Yes, that's right. There's 8 points on the board, but we got half of them each. 4 points each, and we'll see what the Ultramarines can do in turn 3. Okay, here we are. Ultramarines turn 3, commander movement phase. The usual command phase things have happened. Prescience on the Blade Guard, rerolls on the Gravis guys over there. And then for the movement phase, you've done quite a bit actually. You brought your Eliminators back from their Guerrilla Tactics Reserve. They've popped up over there. They were over here. They've somehow managed to run all the way around the battlefield and end up over there.
That's because they got the capes of invisibility.
The invisibility cloaks, yeah, like in Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And to be fair, they've been off the table 2 turns. That's probably plenty of time for them to run all the way around there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over here, you've fallen back with your heavy intercessors from the Untitled Dreadnaught. Makes sense. Your Eradicators fell back from the Martyrs. Makes sense. Although you are actually in Herculean intervention range if you don't kill the Martyrs. Just to let you know. Your tanks come around the corner as well because you want to shoot stuff with it finally. And we'll probably do most of that off camera because it's too many guns to figure out. And then you've fallen back in the centre and your aggressors have punched a hole through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. And your intercessors are right over here. So you're lining up essentially a firing squad over here.
Yeah, I'll probably like take 1 model or something. Only.
Yeah. But, okay, alright. Psychic phase then.
Psychic phase. So this time, because there will be charges and fun stuff to be had.
Oh, you're thinking of Veil of Timing something?
Yes. So
okay.
This time, Tigers is going to cast Mighty Heroes and Blade of Time.
Okay, what's he starting with?
Mighty Heroes, and I'll do it on the aggressors.
So Might of Heroes is a model.
No, or a core unit.
Is it? Okay, so Might of Heroes, and you want to do it on the Blade Guard Sergeant? You've decided? Please. Okay, so Might of Heroes needs a...
6.
Okay.
5 Tigers.
Oh dear. You have a command point. Do you need it? It's only going to give him 1 extra attack.
Yeah, that's probably not worth
No.
it. And I should do a smite.
Which will hit the nearest thing, which will be...
Sanguinary Guard.
Sanguinary Guard looks slightly closer, yeah, okay. So they get hit, D3 mortal wounds on them.
Oh, actually, Tigers gets to re-roll his thing.
Zoom.
Yeah, so I'll just re-roll it if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Didn't help. Okay, so D3 mortal wounds from the smite though. For 1. Oh, you could have got rid of a Sanguinary Guard quite easily then, but you didn't. Right. Shooting phase, and there are many guns.
Indeed there are.
Let's start with the simple ones.
Yes.
When do you want to start?
Eradicators.
What are they all shooting at?
The Martes.
I think only 3 can see him. These 3 can, those 2 can't. And also, if you do that, you can't then shoot twice if you split fire him.
Well, if 2 of them don't shoot.
Yes, so with the total annihilation rule, whatever it is, they all have to shoot at the same target for you to shoot twice. So my advice would be, shoot them all at 1 target, pick a target,
I can use that.
and then your tank can just turn around and put a hole through the Martyrs if you really wanted it to. Like that. You have to aim the gun down a bit, but sure. So, yeah, I mean, so what do you want to shoot your Eradicators at?
So I'll shoot them in the Terminators.
Terminators, okay. I think that makes more sense. Get more shots then. And they're the unit that's near the objective anyway. Like, if Lamartus runs in and hits something, it's fine, but he's not going to get many points.
No.
And you got a big tank.
Yeah. 10 shots into the Terminators then, yeah?
10 shots into the Terminators. Yay. Hit them freeze.
No, they don't have any
No. No, they don't. Ow, that looks painful.
2 misses.
Looks very painful. You're winning on 2s, but no longer rerolling 1s, because your lieutenant's a little pancake on the floor.
As you keep kindly reminding me.
Yes. And you got a 1! It makes a difference. There's still 7 invulnerable saves to make, though. So this might hurt. 5 ups. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I've got 4. I'm not going to bother.
Range, so it's going to be D6.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother. If I made a few more saves, I might CP 1, but because it's 5, like they're basically dead. So they're all within half range, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Terminator's dead. See, that was worth it, wasn't it? See? Never say I don't give you any advice. Right. Okay. What do you want to shoot next?
I'm going to leave the tank till last.
Yes, it's too complicated.
Shoot my intercessors into the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay, cool. I'm guessing being an Ultramarine, you're still staying in the tactical doctrine.
Yes.
Yes, I thought you would. So 6 shots hitting on 3s. And winning on 4s. So 4 wounds at -2. But I'm in a ruin, so -1. So 3 ups. Oh dear. 2 wounds on the Sanguinary Guard. Okay. So a guy's dead and a guy's on a wound. Okay, that's them done.
Okay, that's that.
The aggressors have many guns.
Yes.
And Dante is no longer protected by Lookout Sir.
No, he's not. So, yes, that's what I was waiting for. Yeah, so aggressors into Dante.
But Dante is always -1 a hit. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Going to bolt him to death because you apparently can't deal with the old man in combat. Earlier, you were taking the mickey out of Dante, saying he's got Zimmer frame, and your aggressors, being the young, boisterous Primaris that they are, don't even want to go and punch him. They just want to sit back and shoot him. It's not very courageous, is it, of the Ultramarines? See, Blood Angels, look, we drop in, we charge. Ultramarines just stand there and shoot. Am I distracting you from your counting yet?
That's what I wasn't saying.
So hit on 4s because I'm -1 a hit. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Right, after removing many 3s to hit, the -1 to hit is taking effect. You've dropped lots of shots.
Yep.
You're winning on 4s.
On 4s.
That is quite good, though.
Yeah, just dropped another 2.
Wow, okay, so it's 10. Yeah. Blimey. -1, but I've got on the ruin, so yeah, 2 ups. I've lost a wound. Okay. I think that means he's got 5 left, but I'll check in a moment. Yes, 5 remaining. See what else you've got to shoot with.
Aggressors again, they're going to do their fractional grenade launchers.
Oh yeah, those things. I forgot about those.
But they're going to go into the Sanguinary Guard this time.
Okay. Cool. Was that 5d6?
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a lot more shots. I'll let you count your dice in peace.
20.
Right, many hits, many shots.
21 shots.
21 shots. So hit on 3s because they're not -1 a hit. They're only -1 hit in combat. But there aren't that many 3s anyway, to be honest.
Not this time round.
Most of the time, lots of 2s and 1s though. So I'm still happy. Winning on 4s. Oh dear. Is that just 3?
Yeah.
Alright, well -1 better than a ruin, so 2 up saves.
I expect it better than that.
Oh. There's one dead. No, I'm not going to spend a CP on that. That's fine. You can have him. Oh, there you go, he's dead. Right. You got pistols and things.
Yeah. So
Right. Well, we'll do the pistols off camera because they're boring.
yeah.
Okay, we fired the pistols in. Nothing happened. Big shock. 4 infiltrators are now shooting at the Sanguinary Guard, trying to finish him off. So 8 shots sitting on 3s. And 6s automatically wound. Wow, that's 3 6s. And the other one's winning on 4s. So it's 4 saves. -1, but they're in a ruin, so 2 ups again. They're all good. Loving life. You've got your dudes over there, and then we'll come to the tank because that's going to be complicated and take about 10 hours.
Yeah, so it's
What are you doing with them? Shooting anything at the Dreadnaughts?
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
Try and soften it up for your chapter master to go in with his burning blade, are you?
Yeah. So I'll do the sergeant first because he's got just a normal
Normal gun, which hits, and it will win on a 5. Okay, and then you've got heavy bolter. So 4s, but rerolling because I checked the master. And then 5s. And then -1. And 2 damage, which becomes 1 damage and a 6-up shrug. Oh, it's the first shrug I've failed with my Dreadnought. He's been doing so well with his shrugs today. 7 wounds. Okay. What gun is your Chapter Master have? Has he just got a bolt pistol or something? Or heavy bolt pistol? Or Absolver bolt pistol? Or Instigator bolt pistol? Or Servitor bolt pistol?
Just a heavy bolt pistol.
Yes, it's so heavy. Poor Primaris, he can't pick up his own gun. Who decided to make a gun called a heavy bolt pistol? It's a pistol. How heavy can it be?
Surely a heavy bolt pistol is just a
bolter. Yes, exactly. This is Primaris guns are silly. He's hit. He's winning on a 5. Doesn't wound. Okay.
He doesn't get to reroll for himself, does he?
No, he rerolls hits and not wounds. It's getting late. We'll figure out the tank will do that off camera because it's just ridiculous. Right, we're back. We did the tank. You shot the big guns this way. You shot the little guns that way. The little guns did better than the big guns. Final Sanguinary Guard's dead. And Lemates is on a wound. He tanked the shots from the Laser Destroyer and the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. The Heavy Bolt was probably what did the most damage to him. So that's what happened here. And then we're into the charge phase. Bearing in mind I can heroically intervene with my characters. But of course they fell back so the Eradicators can't charge.
No.
Which is so they're just going to get heroically intervened to in a minute, which is always good fun. And it's battle round 3. So you know what that means, don't you? I'm in the Assault Doctrine.
Oh yeah, because you can choose whether to go. You don't
yes. There's no point me staying in the Tactical Doctrine. I haven't got many guns.
That means you get yet another attack. Is that right?
Yes, basically. And an extra AP.
Oh, brilliant.
Which is always nice.
Fun times.
It is fun times for the Blood Angels. So yeah, charges for you.
So my aggressors are going to charge into Dante. My Blade Guard's going to charge. Everyone's
the Blade Guard fell back.
Oh, so they can't charge.
So they can't charge.
Oh, they can charge.
Can they? Is there an Ultramarine stratagem for this?
There is. They can fall back and re-engage for 1 CP.
Oh look, you have 1 CP remaining. Did you want to spend it? Do you not think your aggressors can do it by themselves?
No.
You're so confident in your aggressors. Okay, so you're going to spend your final CP. They're going to re-engage. Do you want to roll the charge for the aggressors in case you want to get some extra movement out of them?
Yeah.
And the Blade Guard, I'm guessing you probably want to pretty much stay where they are.
Oh,
I think that might even be a fail. Because I'm pretty sure you're more than 2 inches. I don't know. You got a 2, so if you're more than...
yeah, it's not.
Yes, and you've just used your final CP to fall back and re-engage with the Blade Guard.
Yeah, so the Blade Guard have to charge in.
So the Blade Guard have to go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, they're in. Did you want to put Tiggy or your...
Yeah, Trigeris and my Judicia are going to charge in as well.
Okay, so one of them's in.
Trigeris is in.
And Judicia. So they're all up for the fight. Your aggressors thought, no, we'll just stand here and shoot him because we're Ultramarines. Alright, we'll do that and we'll be back. Okay, so charging all done. The Intercessors have gone in as well. Dante has been surrounded, but he is -1 to hit, so he might survive. Thank you, aggressors, for not making your charge. Lemates has intervened into the Eradicators, and your Chapter Master, who's not Calgar, has charged into my Vulnerable Dreadnought. I'm going to keep saying that. And you're going to start with him because I can intervene with my Dreadnought because Dante's fighting last because of Mr. Judicia. So he's got the Burning Blade. How many attacks has he got?
He gets 5 normal, but obviously because he's a Space Marine, he gets an extra 1.
Because he's a Space Marine, Shock Assault. Cool. Okay, he's hitting on 2s. Nice, you've hit every time. You'll be winning on... What was it? Plus
3, so what's it?
Plus 3, so you're winning on 4s then. Strip 7. Nice.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. I mean, you've dropped half of them, but I suppose that's average. It's AP lots, don't get any. And
-5, yeah.
So that's 6 shrugs, essentially. So I shrug one of them, so I lose 5 wounds. So my Dreadnaught's on 2 wounds remaining, which is fine because he doesn't have a damage table, so he can punch you back in a minute. Right, yeah, what would you like to start with in the middle?
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, seeing as you spent a CP on them to charge, did you want to start with your blade guys?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That might make you feel better if they kill him
Yeah,
for you spending the CP on them instead of re-rolling the charge with the aggressors, which you failed. Did you forget? No. Right.
No, I didn't forget.
So you've got 9 attacks with the blade guard
Yes.
for the shock assault and many attacks. Is it 9?
I'll do the normal blade guard first because I did the Mighty Heroes on the sergeant, so his...
Mighty Heroes didn't go off. You re-rolled and failed it.
You are correct. My apologies.
That's alright. So you got 9 attacks hitting on 4s because of my angelic visage. I'm really shiny and gold. I mean, to be fair, I've got a jump pack. I'm probably just jumping above you going, haha, can't hit me.
So in other words, he's just gold member of Austin Powers.
Gold! He loves gold. Yes.
Shine.
Yes. That's a great film.
I've seen it.
Hit it on 4s. Oh dear.
Oh
dear. Look at all the 1s and 2s as well. -1 didn't even make a difference. That was just bad rolling. Winning on 3s. At least they're all wounded though. Okay, alright, well I had 4+ invulnerable saves. And it's damage 2 each time, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to CP one of these. Aha! Excellent! So I've done a 3 wounds. Yeah. Okay, right. Who's hitting him next?
Judas here.
Okay, cool. What's he do with his sword or club?
His Executioner Relic Blade.
Executioner Relic Blade.
Each time attack is made with this weapon, unmodified wound roll of 6 inflicts a mortal wound.
Oh, painful. Okay.
So he gets 4 attacks more, but +1 obviously.
Okay, but -1 hit, so that means you'll be hitting on... Hit on 2s normally?
Yep.
Okay, so hit on 3s. Oh, wow! Okay, well you're wounding on 3s probably, but 6 is a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Tiggy, you're running out of options here. Will he survive?
I think he's probably going to now.
Well, he's gonna have my captain and my Sanguinary Ancient joining him in a minute as well for some extra fun. Okay, so there he's probably hitting on 4s now because he's only a librarian. Oh dear. Okay. Wounding on 3s though, because it's a big staff. -1?
-3.
-3 that one, is it? Okay, 4 up. Damage?
D3 damage.
Got 3 wounds. Oh, he's got a wound left! Can your intercessors punch off his final wound against his 2-up save? We got a sergeant with a chainsaw, to be fair. That's -1 AP. So he'll have 4 attacks with his chainsaw, won't he? Primaris Intercessor Sergeant.
Yeah, I do just the normal.
Actually, no. 2 +1 for being a sergeant. Shock assault. Chain. Yeah, there's 5 attacks with his chainsword.
Let's do the 2.
Do you want to do a chainsword first? Come on. If you're going to kill a man, at least use a chainsaw. Don't punch him. There's no honour in that.
I need an honour for them. You killed Chapter Master of the Blind Angels with your bare fist.
Right, so you're hitting on 4s because of my angelic visage. I love this -1 hit on Dante. It's brilliant.
I'm not really.
It's not really mattering though because most of them are 1s and 2s. 4s to wound. So it's -1. 3 up. He's alive. And then you've got 6 attacks with your fists. On 4s. Well, the -1 actually made a bit of difference then. And then 4s. 2-up save. I've already used my CP reroll. He's alive! Dante has tanked it. What a hero. Okay. I mean, if you did kill him, I've got 2 CP for only in death. So I could have just hit you with him anyway.
Well,
but now he survives, so it's even better.
I wouldn't bother about that because he would have been dead.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit you with Lamartes now against your Eradicators.
Okay.
Okay, Lamartes, who heroically intervene to the Eradicators. many attacks because I'm in the Assault Doctrine now. He's hitting on 2s. I rolled 2 1s. He did that last time. I'm winning on 2s because I'm a Blood Angel. So I get +1 a wound. And again, I get 2 more 1s like last time.
Well, that's right. At least some of them are going to survive.
But it's AP 3 now, so 3 6-up saves. Each one's damage 2. Okay, so I've killed 1, and 1's down to a wound. Okay. Yeah, just the 1. If he survives, I will be putting Mantra of Strength on him and then really smacking him. But okay, alright. You can pick a unit now. So I guess your Eradicators can pile in and hit Lamates. Try and finish him off. So I got my Heroically Intervened into you, so you do get Shock Assault. So yes. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, +4. That's 13 attacks. That's maths. Hit on 3s. He's not -1 hit, unfortunately, but you missed quite a few. Wounding on 4s. Yeah, I think you've done enough because I've only got 3-up saves. 5 3-up saves. I've got no CP. Oh! Oh, he's got 6-up shrug. No. Okay, Lamates has fallen. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with a Dreadnaught now. 5 attacks because of Shock Assault. He's gonna punch your Chapter Master in the face. He's not called Calgar. He's hit you every time. I've got 2 1s on the wound rolls. Okay, 3 invulnerable saves. Each one's a flat 3 damage. 4 ups. He's tanked it. Okay, fine. Right, I'm going to hit you with Dante now. Because that's fun. Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. Right, Dante is hitting you with Savage Echoes and Shock Assault and blah, 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 blah. He's going to hit your Judicia. Because I'm fed up with this fight last nonsense. So he's going to hit on 2s. And he's going to win you on 2s because I get +1 win because I'm a Blood Angel. That is 5 of his 4+ invulnerable saves. And each one is 2 damage. I think he's probably got 5 wounds.
He doesn't have an invulnerable save. Oh, yes, he does.
He must have. He's a junior chaplain. If he doesn't have an invulnerable save, then something's gone wrong. Oh, wow. Okay, so he only takes 2 damage, and there's an apothecary nearby. Okay, so he's lost 2 wounds, so he's down to 3. I'm guessing he's on 5.
Incorrect. Yes.
Cool, okay. You mentioned your eliminators. What were you going to shoot them at?
This chap.
My Ancient. That's not very nice. Alright, I'll let you go back and shoot my Ancient. I'm kind like this.
Or, well, either him or him, one of the other.
Well, pick one. Pick one! Pick one!
Ancient.
Ancient. He's got a big flag. Shoot it. Right. Okay, so we're going back to the shooting phase. The Eliminators were supposed to shoot the Sanguinary Ancient, so we're doing that. 3 shots hitting on 2s. They do hit on 2s, don't they? Cool, so let's do that. 3 shots hitting on 2s. What are you looking at?
I was just double checking.
Oh, yeah. So 3 hits, and then reading on... Wait, strength more than 4, isn't it?
So, yeah, strength 5. So
yeah, so 3's to wound, and 6's do mortal. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this is what the dice gods say when you forget something. Tough. Okay. So we finished the fight phase. Lamatis has finally died, but Dante's still hanging around for a little while. So we'll see what the Blood Angels can do in turn 3. Right, Blood Angels turn 3. Again, a command point. I spent it on Wisdom of the Ancients on my Contemptor to reroll wound rolls of 1, because he's within 9 of Dante to reroll hit rolls of 1 anyway. So that's a thing. My Tactical Marines got a nice long advance out of the crater. They ran up to the ruin. My Captain in Terminator Armour has moved up to the ruin. My Sanguinary Ancient has jumped over and behind the Blade Guard. Because, you know, Ultramarines like shooting things in the back. We're going to start stabbing you in the back because we're the Blood Angels. And that's it, really. All my big guns have stayed still so they can shoot stuff. Contemptors come around there, over there, next to the Venerable Dreadnought. I could potentially come around the corner and nick this one next time, which would be fun. Because if I nick your objective, it's 3 points. So that's fun. Dante's got an Inferno pistol. He is going to shoot the Judicia in the face. He's missed. Right.
Something a bit longer than 1500 years for target practice.
Do I spend my CP on that? Yes. I'm going to command reroll that because I can't possibly roll a 1 again. Brilliant. Okay, right. I'm not using that dice again. I got a 6 on it a minute ago from advance and everything. Okay. I can't believe that just happened. Right. My Vulnerable Dreadnought is going to shoot your Chapter Master in the face with his assault cannon. So he's sitting on 3s because it's a heavy weapon into combat. Normally hits on 2s. And he's winning on 3s because it's strength more than 4. Nice. 3, it's -1, so 3 up saves.
Who's this on?
Chapter Master. I'm assault cannoning him in the face.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 ups.
Yeah. So he's lost a wound. I'm then going to Storm Bolter him in the face. And that's 2 saves. That's 2 up because you've got a shield. That's fine. Okay, right. Speeding along to other guns, I have... okay, let's shoot everything from my Devastators into your Apothecary because he's really annoying. I want him dead. I'm going to make one of my last cannons +1 a hit. Well, he's been picking up blade guards left, right, and centre. The last cannon that hits on 2s. Last cannon that hits on 3s. Winning on 2s. Yay! -3, but you're in a ruin, so -2. 2 5-ups on your Apothecary. Made one of them, that's annoying. Okay, d6 damage. For 1, I've already spent my command point. Brilliant. Okay, well, he gets a shrug on himself. He's lost a wound. He's down to 4. Crack missile. Misses. Oh, God, these Devastators today. Seriously. Always the bot getting range. Right, Tactical Marines. Everything into the Apothecary. I'm fed up with him. 4 multi-melter shots. Hitting on 3s. And I've missed 2 of them. This is why people call them multi-misses. Because they just miss a lot. I've wounded him twice though. -4, -3 because of the ruin. 2 6-up saves. And 2d6 damage. He's 8 6-up shrugs. I mean, you could potentially... Let's see how many bandages he's got. But he should be dead. Yes, he's dead. Okay.
Oh, that's a shame.
But it took 5 d6 damage weapons to kill your Apothecary. But I do not want Blade Guard getting back up again. Because I keep knocking them down, they keep getting back up again. I cannot keep them down. But now I can, so it's all good. Captain with his Storm Bolter. There's Eradicators here. One of them's on a wound left. Let's shoot at them. Captain with his Storm Bolter, he hits some 2s. He will wound them on 5s because they're Gravis. Oh, hello. 3 up saves on your Eradicators. Ah, you made all of them. That's annoying. It's only a guy on a wound. I just wanted to finish him off. Okay.
I think that might have been the one that left, actually. I could be wrong. I don't know.
And then I've got a Sanguinary Ancient with an Angela's Bolt Gun. Let's shoot that into... What do I shoot that at?
You can't shoot that by Gearys because he's near all
he's in combat. Yeah. Alright, Sanguinary Ancient is going to shoot at these Eradicators because they're on a wound. I want to kill him. Let's get rid of one of your melters. I can reroll 1. Dante's there. He's winning on 5s. I've got a wound. It's -1. 4-up save. Oh, yay, I killed that Eradicator on a wound. Yay. Right, Contempt of Dreadnaught. He is going to shoot. Let's start shooting some aggressors, actually. with a multi-melter. Then okay, the Contemptor behind the ruin there is going to shoot everything through the window into the aggressors. Let's start with the multi-melter. Hitting on 3s and winning on 2s. -4, -3 because the ruin, so 2 6-up saves on the aggressors. Nope. Each one from that range it's d6 plus 2 damage, so that's 2 aggressors dead. And the Stormbolter, just for good measure, I can reroll the 1s because of Dante. And they're winning on 5s. And then you got 1 2-up save from the Stormbolter. Essentially, I'm just shooting into the dead corpses, really, because I'm not going to wound anyone else, am I? No. Right. That's my shooting done. It's probably my best shooting phase of the game so far, to be honest.
Too bad.
Kill the apothecary, kill a couple of aggressors. That's key, because I really need to hold that centre. And those aggressors are annoying, because they're not going to possibly fail another charge, are they? No.
I wouldn't pay anything past them.
Well, yeah, apart from maybe a wall, that slowed them down. Right. So let's move into the charge phase. Okay, charge phase. My Terminator Captain's going into those intercessors. He needs a 4 because I get +1 because I'm a bloody jaw. He's in. Let's go and kill some intercessors because their objective secured. I want that objective. Let's kill the objective secured. My Contemptor's going to charge around and help out my vulnerable Dreadnaught into your Chapter Master. And I need was it a 6 I said a minute ago because of the +1? He's in as well. Hooray! All Blood Angels players rejoice as we go and punch an Ultramarines Chapter Master, who's not Marnius Kelgar, in the face. Right. Who's your... Oh, my Sanguinary Ancient. I want him charging in as well. He is going to charge... Who's he going to charge? Ooh. Okay, Sanguinary Ancient charging the Judicia. He needs a 4 or something. Well, that's a 6 +1 for Blood Angel. That's plenty. He goes over there like that. Okay. So who is the Judicia pointing at to fight last? Go eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that Dante didn't charge, so he hasn't got fight first at the moment.
Yeah, so probably actually the I'm thinking the Terminator Captain.
Terminator Captain's going to have to fight last.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably should have moved him further away, but I didn't. I'm an idiot. Okay, right. You haven't got any CP to interrupt though, so I will continue and start punching you. Start with the Contemptor. He's going to hit your Chapter Master. He hits some 3s. I can read. No, I can't. That's the wounds I did wisdom on, wasn't I? So he's winning on 2s, but rerolling 1s. And then you have 3 invulnerable saves. And that's 6 damage.
Dead.
Oh no. Oh no, the Chapter Master who's not Kelgar has been killed by a Dreadnought punching him in the face.
Wow. They've just been sent on a mission by Kelgar to get rid of him.
Well, yeah, clearly. Okay, alright, well, consolidate. Just that if you want to shoot, you're going to be hitting at -1. Basically. Other charging units, Sanguinary Ancient. Let's hit your Judicia. Okay, Sanguinary Ancient hitting the Judicia. He's hitting on 2s because he's near Dante. He's winning on 2s because he's a Blood Angel, and that's 5 invulnerable saves on your Judicia. Each one being 2 damage. Oh, those don't count. Grab another one. He loses 6 wounds. I'm guessing he's dead.
Yeah.
He has been cut down. Okay, consolidated into the intercessors like that. Blade Guard now hitting Dante. 7 attacks hitting on 4s with their mastercrafted power swords. Dropped a few. But look at that, 4 6s. Nice. Okay, 3s to wound, because strength 5 or something.
1.
Just the 1. 4+ invulnerable save. He's tanked it like a boss. Dante doesn't want to die, does he?
He does want to die, that's the irony.
Okay, so I can pick something now. I'm going to pick Dante. Funny that. I'm going to try and kill Tiggy. Tricky Tiggy. Let's do it. So I get 6 attacks. I don't get Shock Assault. I don't get Savage Echoes because I wasn't charged or anything. But he will hit Tiggy on 2s. I've got 2 1s. No, I'll save my command point reroll if I need it for a save in a minute. I'm not getting +1 wound with him either because he didn't charge, so I'm just wounding Tiggy on 3s. So, does he have an invulnerable save, Tiggy?
No, he doesn't.
Well, it's -4 AP and flat 2 damage each. So that's 6 wounds. So he's dead. Oh, see you later, Tiggy. You were getting your dice ready as well to hit me back. Sorry. Splats. Okay. Oh, Dante's a boss if you keep making his 4+ invulnerable saves. Okay. Your turn to pick another unit now. You've got your intercessors.
Yeah. Intercessors.
Because my captain's fighting last. Oh, this is a brutal battle in the middle, isn't it? This is just.
Really fun.
I mean, you're the one who decided to dump a bunch of Blade Garden characters in the middle. I was just more than happy to oblige and rise up to the challenge.
Yeah, I didn't expect on intercessors.
So your sergeant's got a chainsword.
Yeah, I'll do his.
So you can do his first. But where are these attacks going to go? You can choose any of them. You can choose my captain, my ancient, or Dante.
I won't go for Dante.
Yeah, I mean, the chainsword guy can't reach this guy. So the chainsword, he's going for the Terminator Captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do him first.
Okay. So hitting on 3s. And then winning on 4s. Okay. -1. 3 up. Oh, dear. Only means the Terminator Captain of these days. Hang on. We missed some chainsword attacks. And are they both missed?
Yeah, they both missed.
Oh, they both missed anyway. Right, okay. Terminator Captain's down to 5 wounds. You've got your 2 other intercessors, 6 attacks. Where are they going?
They go into the Terminator Captain again.
Yeah. Try and punch him in the face. Cool, like it. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 4s. Nice. 2 ups. He's fine. Okay, I'm going to hit you with my Terminator Captain now. Okay, Terminator Captain with his Archangel Shard thing hitting your intercessors on 2s. And I've rolled 3 1s. And he's winning on 2s because he's a Bellinger. And it's AP lots and 2 damage. He's killed 3 intercessors.
Yeah.
Splats. So we'll remove those, and then you can hit my Dreadnaught back with your Gravis guys over there, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, so at the end of battle round 3, it looks like this. I'm sort of controlling the middle again, but the aggressors are probably very angry. You punched my Dreadnaught back, she took a wound off, so that was fun. So yes, at the end of battle round 3, I get 3 points for having the middle and my own one, and you get 1 point for that one. So it's now currently 7 to the Blood Angels and 5 to the Ultramarines. It has swung the other way.
Indeed.
But you're about to punch me back with some aggressors. So we'll see what the Ultramarines can do in turn 4. Okay, start of turn 4 for the Ultramarines. Command phase, you gain a command point. And that was all you can do in the command phase because your characters are all dead.
Yeah.
Literally all of your characters are dead. Cool. Movement phase, your Eradicators have come around this way because there's Dreadnaughts over there. They're a problem. Your tank has swung around because it's got big guns. And your aggressors have moved in a little bit closer, so they've never got an unfailable charge, which is important.
Yes.
And your Blade Guard have fallen back because they don't want to get hit by Dante, which is understandable. So shooting phase, you said you want to start off with the Eradicators?
Yes, please. I'll shoot them into the Dreadnaught.
Yeah, so one of them is in range of the Contemptor, and 2 are in range of the Vulnerable. Or all of them are in range of the Vulnerable. And obviously if you split fire, you can't shoot twice.
Yeah, I'll just put them into the Vulnerable one, the one that they're all in range of.
Yeah, you sure? You don't want to just put 2 shots into it and 1 into the Contemptor? Because 2 shots probably should be enough to kill a Venerable Dreadnought in 2 wounds. But then again, your dice today haven't been amazing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
You're going to make sure. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Everything I have to do.
6 shots into the Venerable Dreadnought then. Hitting on 3s. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's 4 misses. Okay, I see your point. Wounding on 3s. Well, at least you both wounded. I don't get any saves. D6, 2d6 damage for 6. Which becomes 4 because of -1 damage. And then I've got shrugs. I've got 2 wounds left. I need 3 6s. No, he's dead. Does he blow up? No. But to be fair, you probably needed to put everything into him because that rolling was not brilliant.
No, it wasn't.
I was thinking about smoke screening, but I thought, nah, it's be fine. He's dead anyway. Maybe I should have done it. But I might need that CP for a save on Dante later. Okay, what's next?
Heavy intercessors shooting into the other dreadnought.
Shooting into the Contemptor, okay.
That's fine.
Sergeant miss. Heavy bolter?
Heavy bolter.
Yeah, so -1 hit as well, because of falling back in. Oh dear. Well, they've missed. Infiltrators?
Yeah.
They've got some guns.
So 6 shots in it, which is rapid fire 2.
There's 4 of them, so that's 8 shots.
4.
What are they going to shoot at? They're going to shoot into the ruin? Or are they going to shoot at Dreadnought?
Shoot the dreadnought.
Yeah, well, I suppose 6s hit automatically wound, don't they? So, that's the thing. So you've got 1 auto wound, 1 miss. And they're wounding on 5s. So, wow, 4 wounds in total. Okay, that's pretty good. No AP now, though, because you're in the Assault Doctrine.
Yes.
I'm fine. Okay. Well, yeah, they might as well do, I suppose. Right, aggressors?
Yes.
And your Blade Guard can fall back and shoot as well, remember. They got pistols. Do you want to see if your Blade Guard can shoot Dante with their pistols? Because they might as well hit anyway, because they fell back.
Yeah.
So the -1 Dante is... If they manage to finish them off...
This is 2 of them, so it's 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots hitting on 4s. Ooh. 4s to wound. No. Oh, shame. Okay, aggressors?
Yeah, aggressors.
What are they going to shoot at?
I'll do the fragstall grenade launchers first.
What are your targets for the guns?
They will be...
So you could split fire if you want.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the grenades at the Terminator captain.
Okay. And then the bolters are going to go...
To Dante.
Okay, cool. So what are you starting with? The Fragstorms?
Yeah.
Okay. Into the Terminator captain. 3d6 shots.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. And you'll be hitting on 3s.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hitting on 3s into the Terminator captain. Oh, wowzers. And you're winning on 4s. 3. 2 up saves. There's no AP now, because there's no tactical doctrine nonsense for you, Mr. Ultramarine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. And then you have many bolter shots. I'll let you count them in peace. Okay, many bolter shots from the aggressors hitting Dante. But you need 4s to hit, because he's -1 to hit. So here we go. Oh, look at all the 3s. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Reading on 4s. That's not bad. So that's 6. Okay, statistically I should roll a 1 and he should die.
Let's hope so.
But I do have a command point. I don't need the command point. He doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
You do have your eliminators and your tank.
Yes.
What are you going to start with?
My eliminators.
Because they're easier. What are they shooting at?
Can they shoot into Dante?
They can shoot into the ruin, yeah, they can shoot at Dante.
Yeah, so I'll shoot into Dante then.
Okay, well he's -1 to hit, so 3s. Are you using the mortal wound
yes.
ones again?
Yeah.
Oh dear, you've hit once.
No,
what's the strength for the mortis round?
I think it's strength 5.
Well, it might be a win then.
Yeah, strength 5.
Okay, so that's wound. AP?
-2.
Okay, ooh, okay. So 3 up, because I'm in a ruin. I'm fine. Okay, we'll do your tank off camera, because it will take ages. Okay, we did the guns for the tank. You killed Dante with essentially just the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. I rolled 2 1s, so even a CP couldn't have saved him. So Dante's fallen, and then you shot the big laser cannon into the Ancient and blew his head off, basically. So, yes. Cool, so that's the shooting phase over. Charging phase. I believe the aggressors are going to go somewhere.
Yes, they're going to charge into the Terminator Captain.
Okay, well, you're automatically in, unless you want to roll and get some extra movement.
Just so I can see that they've done it.
Oh my god, you got snake eyes again.
But they've done it.
It's just as well, you're just out of an inch away, isn't it? If you didn't move them, they would have failed their charge again.
With the exact same roll.
They don't seem very eager to charge today, the aggressors, do they?
Maybe they're afraid of blood angels.
Maybe they're very unaggressive aggressors.
Maybe that's
what it is. Any other charges? You can't do any more charges, can you? They fell back. You got nothing near them. So, yeah, feel free to start hitting my captain with your aggressors.
Yeah, I was just wondering whether to use my CP for re-engage, but I guess it's too late for that now.
I don't know when you're supposed to use it. You can use it if you want to. I'm not fussed. It's your last CP.
It's not to say when I can use it. Yes, if that's alright.
Yeah, alright, burn your CP. Blade Guard going in. If you get Snake Eyes with them, though, you will fail. Oh, they're in. Okay. All your charge rolls have been good, apart from the aggressors.
They really.
Which are the most punchy unit in your army.
Yeah, we really don't want to fight today, boss.
No, we're not supposed to hit other Space Marines. That's against the Codex Astartes. Yeah, whatever. Get on with it. Right. What are you going to be starting with then?
I'll start with the aggressors.
Start with the aggressors. Okay. Okay, the aggressors punching my Terminator Captain, hitting on 4s with many dice. Or not hitting on 4s with many dice by the looks of it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Is that 5?
Yep.
Oh dear. At least you're winning on 2s. You couldn't possibly roll a load of 1s, could you?
with the aggressors?
They're good at rolling 1s.
Oh, very good at it.
There's another 2. Okay, 3 multiple saves. Yeah, that's fine. He loses 2 wounds. So he is down to 3.
The damage 2 on each one.
Yeah, only a third one.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
I thought it was 2.
So then you've got your Blade Guard. So you'll have 9 attacks with your Blade Guard. I do still have a CP in my pocket. They're hitting on 3s. Oh god, what is wrong with your dice today?
I don't know. I have to buy some more.
Seems to be a bit below average. Winning on 3s with these. That's a bit better though.
Not too bad.
4 plus invulnerable saves. Each one's 2 damage. I'm not even going to bother command pointing it because I've still got a wound left. Excellent. Okay, well I've got the Archangel's Shard. And I will hit some aggressors. Because they don't have invulnerable saves. So I have 4 attacks. Plus Savage Echoes and Shock Assault. I'm hitting you on 2s. I've hit every time. I'll wound you on 2s. Actually, or is that only when I charge? Yeah, it is +1 in wound, even when I get charged. So I'm wounding you on 2s. It's -5 AP. You don't get any saves. It's damage 2. 1 dead aggressor, 2 dead aggressors, 1 on a wound. Have at ya! Cool, okay. I guess we'll be back to see what Blood Angels do in turn 4. Right, Blood Angels turn 4, gain a command point, so I went up to 2. I spent it on Wisdom of the Ancients again. This time he's rerolling hit rolls of 1. And then I fell back with my Terminator Captain. I was thinking about staying there and using my 2 CP that I had to do only in death, but instead I spent 1 on Wisdom, so that's fine. He's fallen back. Tactical Marines have ran in. They've secured the objective because their objective is secured. Contempt has started walking towards the Infiltrators because he wants to punch them and nick your objective. And all my big guns are staying still. They're going to completely destroy what you've got in the middle of the board. Hopefully, if my Devastators can eventually start shooting properly. Speaking of which, let's start with the Devastators. Let's have all the Devastator guns shooting the Blade Guard Ancients. One last cannon is going to hit on a 2. One last cannon is going to hit on a 3. And they're going to be winning on 2s. Like that. So they're -3, but -2. You got 4 plus invulnerable saves. 2 4 plus invulnerable saves. You made them both. Loving it. Crack missile. Hits. Wounds. -2. Yep. 3 up actually, because you're in a ruin. You're fine anyway. Okay, well, as usual, the Devastators did absolutely nothing. Okay. That aggressor's got a wound, isn't he? Right.
Yes.
Let's shoot all my bolters at him. 2, 4, 6, whoops, 8. Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s because I'm a captain. Reading on 5s. Just the 1 2-up save because you're in a room. Oh, curses. Right, these guys. Right, Tactical Marines. The bolt guns are all going into the aggressor, try and finish them off. The 2 multi-melters going into the blade guard. Start off with the bolters, hitting on 3s. Okay. And they're going to be running on 5s. Nope. And I've got the multi-melters into the blade guard. Which we're in on 2s. Yay, 2 invulnerable saves from the multi-melters. You keep making these invulnerable saves, it's really annoying. Okay. I just want that aggressor dead. Right, my Contemptor, effing at the aggressor. Multi-melter. Hits twice. Doesn't win because his toughness 5. -4 becomes -3. Got a 6-up save on the aggressor. Don't make a 6. Thanks. Wasn't that funny? Or maybe it was. Stormbolter. Roll the 1. Why won't this aggressor die? I didn't even wound him. Oh, this stupid aggressor. Just die. Right, okay. Charge phase. I think I was 7 inches away, so I need a 6-inch charge with the Contemptor, I think it was, into your infiltrators. So, yeah, he's in. That's an 8. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Let's go punch some infiltrators in the face. Right, okay. Now, I mean, I could charge my Tactical Marines into your aggressor. So I'll be AP1. And I'll be winning on 4 because I'm a Blood Angel. But I can't really get to him without going round. And then, yeah, I'm not going to bother. So yeah, I'm just going to hit you with a Dreadnought, basically. That's what I'm going to do. Hitting you with traitors on 3s. Rerolling 1s, because he's very wise. It's a really weirdly cocked die. There we go. And smushing on 2s. -4 because of the assault dodging. So you won't get any saves, but the first one's ignored because you've got Helix Adept. And I've splattered 2 of them. But they're Ultramarines, they won't run away, and their objective secured. So it's still your objective. Stomp. Even though I do have a big Dreadnought standing on it. Okay, so at the end of battle round 4, I get 3 again, because I've got the middle, because I've got Obsec, and I've got mine, and you get 1.
So I can't win.
So I don't think there's any way you can win now,
No.
and to be honest, it's getting quite late.
Yes,
So it's probably a good time to end it.
I concede.
So I'll finish on 10, and you'll finish on 6. Fairly close. It was just basically, I think it came down to your aggressors failing that charge ridiculously.
Yeah, I mean,
if they went in, you would have hit a lot harder that turn. I don't think I would have been able to hit back as hard as I did.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, that was funny. And Dante surviving as long as he did was just ridiculous.
That was insane.
But I was a bit annoyed that your spec scanned my Death Company. That was very annoying. But Lamarta's got very angry and sort of made up for it and bashed your lieutenant on the head. So that was fun. And, and my Dreadnought, he started all the way over there.
Yeah.
He started literally in those woods.
Yeah.
And he just walked along, shooting stuff as he goes. Even went over there and punched the captain in the face. Or chapter master who's not Kelgar. And then came over and punched some infantry.
Just went out for a nice walk.
A nice stroll punching stuff. You can tell he's a Blood Angel. Right, okay. Well, yeah, victory for the Blood Angels. Firstborn beat Primaris. Yay! Thanks for the game, Paul.
You're very welcome.
Still only Sir Paul of Ultramar, unfortunately.
Still, I think I'm going to be under inquisitive review in a minute if it carries on like this.
Yes. Luckily, it was only a training exercise, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We had an Astartes standoff. Not a Mexican standoff, an Astartes standoff. If you like this video, guys, like it, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.